Right now, San Diego is celebrating Pride, and this year's parade is expected to end with a big tradition, the trailing of the San Diego 300-foot Pride flag. We'll hear now with more on the story behind this is Benny Cartwright, a volunteer with San Diego Pride. Benny, first of all, thank you so much for joining us here on the floor.
Glad to be here. Yeah.
I know we were just chatting during the commercial break, but it turns out you've been volunteering with Pride for 25 years now.
25 years. I just figured out the math since I was 19 years old. 44 this year, makes 25. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of changes over the years.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing, though, that stayed the same is the rainbow flag. We see that all over the Pride Parade, including the ending of the parade. So talk a little bit about this and what folks can expect to see.
Yeah, so every year at the end of the Pride Parade, at the end of the very last contingent, there is a 300-foot rainbow flag that me and my best friend Rick and a team of volunteers unfurl. And then we start to walk it down the parade route, and then everyone is welcome to grab hold. And by the time we get maybe, I don't know, half a mile into the parade, the whole thing is surrounded by people, and it's a beautiful sight.
Okay, so we're showing some photos of it, what folks can expect to
me
see.
laying on it.
There you are,
Yeah, totally.
laying on the flag. But as far as the tradition behind this section of the flag, this actually takes us back to Florida. Talk about that and where this piece of fabric came from.
So in 2003, they were celebrating the 25 years that had passed since the flag was created in 1978. So the creator of the flag, his name was Gilbert Baker. He passed a few years ago. He developed a 1.25-mile flag that was called the Sea to Sea flag because it went across the island of Key West from the Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic Ocean. Gilbert dipped the Gulf of Mexico side in, and volunteers dipped the other ocean in. After that ended, they chopped it up into 25, 75, and 100 and 300 feet sections and gave them to prides across the country. San Diego obtained it in 2009, and it's gone down the parade route ever since, except 2015 when it rained and 2020 when we didn't have a parade.
Yeah, so we got one of the largest sections of that flag that was eventually cut up. So when people are seeing this on Saturday, if they do attend the parade, they are welcome to kind of jump out there and help carry it along?
Yeah, that is the one time during the parade because it's the end of the parade that they are allowed to run in the street and join. I think the parade coordinators would want me to say that otherwise they're supposed to stay out of the street.
Sure.
But once that comes, grab hold, walk with us. Some people get really wrapped up though and forget that we're walking all the way to the park. So if you Balboa Park, so if you grab hold maybe at University and 10th, you're going to be walking a mile, and then if you want to get back to the Central Hillcrest, think about that because I'm not driving you back. But it does go straight to the Pride Festival, which is great. So then people can go straight in.
Okay, and what does this mean to you, Benny, to see that out there and to be a part of this?
Yeah, what it means is, being with San Diego Pride for 25 years, it just means how diverse our community is. We don't get along all the time. There's lots of different people in the LGBTQ community. There's lots of opinions and backgrounds, and the diversity is incredible. And I feel like this is one moment where we're all together holding onto this flag, and we're just excited and joyful. And it kind of brings tears to my eyes when I get to look back, because I'm at the front of it, and see everybody coming together, no matter how different they are, including my 70-year-old mom, who usually jumps in and helps carry it with my niece. So,
wow.
So that's just really cool. So.
All right, well, Benny Cartwright, thank you for what you're doing, and we'll see you out there at the Pride Parade on Saturday.
Thank you, looking forward to it.